Hey, and welcome to episode 9 of Limited MTG Mentor. This is a show where Josh, that's me, and Kai, we play some limited magic. And for a while now, Kai has been mentoring me on how to be a better limited player by teaching me better strategies, better deck building strategies, drafting strategies, play strategies. And we thought, why not record these and share them with anyone who wants to watch and join us? So, also, Kai and I would love to make this a regular show. So, if you like these videos, hit like, hit subscribe. It would really help us out in going towards making a lot more of these. Say hi, Kai.
Hey everyone.
All right, so let's jump in. Uh, let's see. Are we doing another? Let's see. Premier draft foundations.
I think so. With it ending in 2 days, I think it's good to get some of these videos in before we can anymore.
Awesome. Are we still paying with coins, or do we want to start using some gems?
No, I think we deplete your coins before we're moving on to gems. Since gems have the real value, you want to hold on to the gems
Sounds
as
good.
long as possible. There are a couple bigger events that it is nice to use coins for, so
Makes
maybe
sense.
want to save 40 to 60,000 coins for those bigger events if we're going to play in those. But other than that, the fact that you can get back coins as you play makes coins a lot easier to use for drafts,
Sure, sure.
and it makes going infinite a lot easier. So,
Well, so far we've gone infinite. Of course,
oh yeah,
we're only
well,
9 drafts in, but we are
we've only had one losing draft
one out of
out
8.
of 8. Yeah, and I don't think the deck was necessarily as bad, but the variance definitely hits, and I feel like we've had some worse decks that have done better too. So it's part of Magic. So
That's just part of the variance, right?
absolutely.
What are we waiting for? Oh, this one's one person to hit ready.
Yep. One person has not hit ready yet.
It's usually me. I usually forget to hit the button.
In my queues, there's always one person that waits until like 1 second left and then they'll hit the button. And I'm like, oh, thank you for making us wait for 2 minutes.
Yep, there you called it.
All right, what's our first pack gonna bring us? Right. So we have a rare, the High Fade Trickster, 4/2 flying with flash, and it makes all your spells castable as though they had flash. Um, as far as rares go, it's undervalued. It's not as good as a lot of the rares. It is not a bad card, but it's definitely not a bomb. So it is okay. I still, once again, I do think the Vampire Gormand is a much better card. Um, and Banishing Light is also a better card. Those two cards, I think, are. I also think the Fade Bloom Trick is a better card than the High Fade Negotiator.
Ooh,
Those
interesting.
three cards would be my top three picks for this pack, and I would lean towards a Vampire Gormand. It is just such a strong card.
Okay.
It's
Well, let's take that for
probably the
now.
best, probably the
Yeah.
best two drop in this set. All right, we're getting past Elvish Archdruid and a Banner of Kinship. Funny in the sealed pool. If you had lots of elves, those would go together pretty well. But neither one of them are very good for draft. I mean, if you pick up Elvish Archdruid early, you could possibly build elves, but there's not a whole lot of elves, so not tons of synergy to go with it. Banner of Kinship's almost unplayable in this format. That being said, this pack is super weak. Super weak. No removal. Um, no sack outlets. No. Yeah, I mean, I would maybe take the Fleeting Flight's a fine white trick. Soul Shackled Zombie's a fine black card. Vampire Soul Caller's a fine black card. Thrill of Possibility is an okay red card. I'd probably just follow it up with a black card, though, since we already picked a black card. So I'll probably go with the Soul Shackle Zombie. I think that is slightly better than the Soul Caller. All right, much better pack. This one's got a couple of really good cards in it. You got a Performing Artist, which is a 3/2 Death Touch for 3 in red and black. And then Raid at the end of each of your end step. If you attack this turn, each opponent loses 3 life unless they sack a non-land permanent of their choice or discard a card. Very
That's
strong creature.
that seems fun.
It is in red, putting us at a second color. You could Luminous Rebuke for white, very strong removal spell, and Stab in black, also a very good removal spell. I think the best card of the pack is probably Luminous Rebuke, as it's just a hard kill spell. However, you can't go wrong with picking up the Performing Artist either. So I would go with one of those 2 cards.
Well, we haven't played the Performing Artist yet, so let's give that one a go.
All right. Noting that we've been lacking removal in our other decks. But there's another good sack outlet card, Hungry Ghoul. So this is another pack where Healer's Hawk is in the pack, pick 4, and it's a great card. So any person could be like, oh, if we would have took the Luminous Rebuke last pack, then it's a very easy Healer's Hawk here.
Yeah.
As such, you didn't. Maybe if you pass white, you'll pass signs that white's open and they'll pass more black and red back towards us. And with Vampire Gormand as a sack outlet card, picking up Hungry Ghoul as another sack outlet card can put us in that sack outlet deck. I do like Hungry Ghoul quite a bit here, so.
Okay, we'll give it a go.
All right, so this pack has Fake Your Own Death, which is okay trick. Incinerating Blast, which is expensive removal, but it is removal, or just a land in our colors. I like the land. I'm very heavy on fixing. I love fixing. It makes things a lot
Consistent.
better.
Yeah. All right, we'll take the land.
All right, you have a Slag Storm, which isn't very good because it's very counter intuitive for our deck. Our deck wants to be on the ground, low, attacking, so it's not very good. I think the Raider's decent for you here. The 4-drop 5/2. It has 4 mana for a 5/2, but it has Raid, and if you attack with turn, if you attack this turn, you exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you get to play one of them until the next turn. So it's just value while curving out. I think that's the best card in this pack.
Okay, we'll take it.
Once again, we are light on removal. We did pass, those 2 removal spells early. We haven't seen anything other than those 2 removal spells in that pack. That being said, there is an Incinerating Blast in this pack. Again, it's very expensive removal. But you do get a loot with it as well, and it does kill pretty much anything in this set. The only other option you really have in this pack is a Goblin Surprise, which gives you some tokens. It's optional to give you tokens, instant speed, which are good for sack outlet, or pump your board up. But I think I lean towards taking the Incinerating Blast here. I'm hoping we don't have to run it, but
Sure.
we don't have any removal yet, so bad removal is better than no removal. It's a pretty easy cavalry here, Agate Cavalry. The only other pick in this pack would be the Icewing Elemental, and we're definitely not playing blue right now, so I would just stick with red. Brazen Scourge is a pretty good card. 3 mana, 3/3 haster. It is double red, but it's decent. There's also Macabre Waltz in this pack, which I also like quite a bit. And I may like that even more because we don't have we have a lot of creatures already. I think the Macabre Waltz may just be better here.
Okay. So are we leaning more towards a black-red aggro type deck?
Yeah, yep, black-red aggro. Something we want to curve out. I think Thrill of Possibility is definitely a playable card here, just
We,
to keep you going.
we don't want to try and shoot for the 10 life thing.
You could absolutely. People, I mean, it can steal games. I don't like the card. I don't personally play with it almost ever, but it can steal games, so it's not an unplayable card. I think you just take the Shivan Dragon here. I don't think there's a chance you don't end up. There's a chance you play it. I mean, it is a big creature with fire breathing that has flying, so
Well,
it's not unplayable.
we've certainly lost to one before. That
Yes, we have.
doesn't mean you should always play it.
No, it's not. It's not a bad play. It's just it's a weird play for red because red wants to be aggressive. Um, but our deck is not very aggressive right now. We have a very weird deck. Goblin Surprise, definitely the pick here. Not sure if it'll make the deck or not. Seems like black has definitely been cut from us pretty hard.
Definitely seems that way.
Uh, Firebrand Archer is a fine 2-drop. Again, don't know if we'll play it. And I don't think we'll play that, but I mean, that's what we're taking. All right, we have a Kaito in this pack. Um, Not the best card for our deck, and it's not one worth splashing as it's double blue pips. And I don't think it's strong enough to swap into blue for. That being said, the best cards in this pack are Dragon Trainer, Tatiova, and Luminous Rebuke. So I think we're just going to go with the Dragon Trainer here. It's a 1/1 for 5 that spits out a 4/4 Flying Dragon.
And I almost wish we could go back and take the white.
In hindsight, I mean, but if that's the case, we'd be black white. We've got a lot more red cards, but there's nothing to write home about with our deck so far. We're not. We got a lot of cards left, so we've got plenty of time. It's just there's an Eaten Alive. That's a pretty easy Eaten Alive pick. There's double Dazzling Angel in this pack, which is nuts. Yeah, we would have been sitting in a pretty good spot had we been white. But there's no going back. Hindsight's 50-50. Vengeful Blood Witch is a fine creature. Pilfer's a fine spell, but Eaten Alive as hard removal is fantastic.
Yeah. What about this seismic rupture for our deck?
No, because I mean it kills all our creatures.
Okay.
Typically, when you're playing aggro, you don't want to play stuff in your deck that's just going to kill your creatures. Because then you have to like sandbag your hand and not play out. You with this deck like this, you want to curve. You want to go 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. You don't want to take time off to remove stuff off the board, especially if it's killing your stuff. That's a beautiful Tragic Banshee. Okay, we're getting rewarded this pack for not passing any black last pack. Some definitely good cards coming around. Aetherize, great blue card. Tragic Banshee's fantastic black card. Again, a body that can remove something. Squad Rallier is fine in white. Treetop Snare Spinner in green. But pretty easy Tragic Banshee. Our deck looks expensive right now. Definitely have to. We got a lot of 2-drops too, but it's another really good blue card. Apologize for my dog in the background. That Sphinx of Destiny is a crazy good blue card.
The Curator of Destinies.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. But I don't think again we can play that card. There's another Tatiova in this pack. Somebody's getting hooked up with green blue cards this pack for sure. But I think the Sage is the best card for our deck.
Oh, so we can sacrifice him and get the 1/1.
Yeah, so we have a couple sack outlets for it to make it good. It's good with Eaten Alive. Okay, we got a couple cards in this pack that are decent. We can go with the Stronghorn, another Stronghorn Raider for the raid and a little bit of card value off the top. Or we can go with the Ravenous Amulet and try to stick to the sack outlet deck. Granted, we haven't seen any of the red steal your creature spells, which is what we want to, what we really want to see. But I don't think anyone's in red. Most of the red cards are coming around, so I think it just hasn't been opened yet. My only problem with Raider is it just dies to almost everything, but it still can give you value. So
Okay.
oh my, and blue green. See, nobody's playing blue green on this table.
Yep.
Double Tatiova, Coma. Yeah, that's a pretty easy Slumbering Cerberus, 2 mana, 4/2. Only untaps if something died, but with having sack outlets, you can force stuff to die, and it puts a lot of pressure on early.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Gutless Plunder, pretty easy pickup here.
We seem to draft black a lot.
Yeah, well, when your first pick is Vampire Gormand, it's hard to get away from it. Um, but it has been a lot lately. It's very true. Don't do that purposely. We pick the best card in the packs, and lately that's just what we've been opening black. So, Soul Shackled Zombies, decent 4-drop. Nothing else in that pack to write home about.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Oh, that went around?
yeah, that tabled.
Oh my gosh.
With the 4-drops we have, that 2-drop Goblin is actually really good. If you have a power 4 or greater, it gets +1/+1 menace, and all of our 4-drops have 4 or more power. And you have the Slumbering Cerberus, which has 4 power. That's actually a good card for our deck.
Great.
We definitely have a lot of playables this time. We'll be cutting a lot of cards from the deck. The one thing we do need more removal. I don't like anything here. I would probably just take the Tolarian Terror and throw it in your sideboard. Something that's good for other people. I guess the Seismic Rupture for the sideboard.
I mean, we could have had 3 of those already.
No, 2. That was the one that tabled, so
Oh, okay.
they both tabled. Nobody took them. You can take a Solar Chaos. I don't think it'll go into your deck. I would just put it in your sideboard. Your other 4-drops, I think, are just better. Considering Blast may make the deck, so I would just take that and throw that in the sideboard. Come on, good pack. Elenda again. That's a splash-worthy card. Let's see what else is in the pack. Notably, the Sylvan Scavenging is a very strong green card, but it is a double green card, not something we're taking here. You're not missing out on anything in this pack by taking this pick. There's no black removal, no red removal, no creatures that we really care about here. So definitely just take the Elenda here. We're going to look to find some way to splash it. I think it's just too strong not to splash. All right, we got Eaten Alive in this pack. And then how many zombies do we have in our deck for this rare? I don't think we have enough.
3.
We have 3. It's not enough. It's not that good of a card, but if you had tons of zombies, it could be playable. But yeah, it's a pretty easy Eaten Alive, great card.
Let's take it. Ooh.
And Bake into a Pie. Oh, so this pack's nuts. Bake into a Pie, Burst Lightning, and Involuntary Employment. Involuntary. I don't know if we have enough sack outlets for involuntary employment, so I think just taking the Bake into a Pie is probably right. But very good pack. We're getting all the removal that we need, which is fantastic. It means we may not have to play those 5-drop removal spells.
All right, let's take the pie.
Sad we're passing a burst lightning, but my hard removal is just too good.
I know, I'm sad.
All
Oh my
right,
gosh.
no, no, I mean, yeah, if we were green blue, we would have been hooked up for sure. Um, yeah, it's an easy gutless plunder. There's not much in this pack either. We could take the campus guide for the splash of Elenda, but I think it's fine just to take the plunder here. I think it's just better.
Okay. Got another brazen
Wow,
scourge.
we could have had multiple dazzling angels too. That's nuts. Um, man, I don't much like this pack. There's something to be said about running the Brazen Scourge or the Gorehound Raider or even the Infant Station Sage. The Gorehound Raider deals 2 damage. It's a 4/4 for 5 that deals 2 damage if you've attacked.
I just had to throw one out. Sorry.
That's all right. You're probably not playing anything in this pack. I think the best card would be the Ravenous Amulet, but I don't know if you're playing that with what we have in our deck. So I would probably just take the rare for your collection. We have plenty of playables. You're not playing those cards, so. Oh, take the land. It's a good land to splash Elenda.
That gets
Would be
us.
very awesome if we could get one more land for the splash of Elenda. And we did.
Wow.
Oh, there's a Dragon Trainer. But I don't think double Dragon Trainer is right either. So I think, yeah, the land is just the best. Dragon Trainer is really good, but it's 5 mana, so it's expensive.
And we need to keep our curve lower.
Yeah. We don't have a whole lot of cards to gain a lot of life with Elenda, but the fact is it's a 4/4 lifelinker for 4. That can become much more. Like it is a strong card. Don't think we're playing anything in this pack. You can take the cavalry just in case we need another 2-drop, but I don't think we do. Got a lot of raid triggers in this deck.
I have 20 creatures already.
Yeah, we're very creature heavy.
I don't hate that.
No, this format has been pretty good. I'd definitely take the land here again. We're getting really good fixing for our deck. Involuntary employments, but I don't think it's going to make the cut, so I just throw it the sideboard.
What? That's not going to make the cut?
I mean, the way to make it good is by sacking whatever we take. We do have 4 ways to sack whatever we take. So whatever you can put the Legak in the sideboard. I don't know if 4 sack outlets is enough to play a Steal Your Creature effect. It's a strong effect if you get to steal and then sack, but
if you don't sack, is it worth it just for the one turn where you get their creature?
I do not think it's worth it. No, put the Incinerating Blast in the sideboard. You're not going to play 3 of those for sure. And sideboard. All right. Again, nothing crazy special about this deck. We just got to curve out, hoping to get our 4 wins with the deck. I think blue-green was the place to be that draft. Had we taken the blue rare in pack 1, we probably would have been set up a little better. That being said, it's not a crazy good rare, so it's hard to say. I mean, all right, there's 2 cards that stand off right off the bat that I don't like at all, and that's Goblin Surprise and Fanatical Firebrand. I think those are very easy cuts. Goblin Surprise is 3 mana spell. That leaves us with 5 removal spells, and then 1 creature that has a removal spell in it. Curve's not looking too bad.
And that gets us 6 removal. If we include both
Yeah.
incinerating. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind.
Yeah, and then the Tragic Banshee is kind of like removal, so. I think the Firebrand Archer is pretty bad in our deck. We don't have a whole lot of spells. So it's a weaker 2-drop compared to our other 2-drops. You wanting to keep at 17 lands? So it's a 2-cut. Probably want to get one of our 4-drops, but I don't know if the Raider. I think the Raider may be better than the Zombie here, just because it gives us hard creature value.
We can drop one soul shackled
Yeah,
zombie.
drop one zombie, and maybe the aged or the Cavalry, the 2-drop one that gives haste.
The Axe
X
Guard
card.
Cavalry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how are we feeling about this?
We can curve out and beat people for sure. We don't have anything like super crazy. Elenda can win us some games. Other than that, it's just outplaying the opponent and curving out. We definitely haven't opened a whole lot of strong rares in the last couple drafts. We have opened Elenda twice, but this time Elenda is just a 4/4 creature with lifelink, right? We don't have a whole lot of life gain synergy with it. It's just a 4/4 creature with lifelink that has protection from instants, which is a big deal, actually. But I'm thinking, look, the land base looks right. Got 9 red sources, 9 black sources, and 3 white sources. Feels right. Very good land. You got some draw, Thrill of Possibility, 2 Incinerating Blasts for some loot. Then you have the 2 Stronghorn Raiders for card value off the top, Vampire Gormand for drawing cards, and then the 2 Gutless Plunderers to set up the top of your deck. So,
All right. Well,
I think
what's your prediction for this one?
My prediction's 3-3. Hoping to go 4-3.
We're gonna have to keep track of your predictions.
What is your prediction?
Uh, I'd say 5.
All right. That's an awkward first hand. But is it mulliganable? We definitely can't curve with that hand at all.
No.
Mulliganing on the play feels bad, and it could get worse, but I think it's right to mull.
I agree.
All right, there we go. Drop the Incinerating Blast. And we have ourselves at least a curve out here.
So our opponent's still deciding if they're going to keep. Oh,
They did keep it. Yep.
Well, I like we have all 3 colors.
Yep.
Okay, they've got their Sage.
Yeah. It's not too bad if you draw red here. The curve out's nice. So Gorman and hopefully they can't kill the Gorman so we can raid with either the Plunder or the Performing Artist. Sure. So go ahead and attack. And then stab it. If they did, be very happy they let you attack first. All right, they did not. I think the Gutless Plunder is right to set up your next draw. I think it's better than the Performing Artist because Performing Artist, they just sacked it into the station stage and did a 1 flyer. So, Black Red Land. Unfortunately, you're pitching Macabre Waltz, which is really sad, but you do need the second red land for the Raider, and you need 2 more lands for the Blast. Trouble now, alright. You definitely want to attack. The question is what do you want to attack with?
Probably just a vampire, right?
Yeah, I think so. And you're okay if they trade with the Snout. So go ahead and attack. Decline. You don't want to sack the 2/2 Death Toucher.
No, we need him to block the truffle snout.
I'm hoping that they just block with the Truffle Snout to try to deny you from getting more cards later. Being on the mole here hurts a little bit when they have 1-drop play, 2-drop play, 3-drop play, and then just play the Performing Artist and pass the turn. Performing Artist will trigger. They may take 3 life. If I was them, I would just sack the Sage here, but. Oh, they discarded a card. That feels really good.
I guess they were a little land heavy.
Easy no block, just 2 damage. I think you attack. I don't think you Incinerating Blast this turn. I think you use Gorhan Raider. So I think you attack for 2 with the Death Toucher, the 2/2 Death Toucher. I would not have played your land because if you hit double land off Raider, but go ahead and play Raider. And you have double black, right? Click on View Battlefield. Okay, then Eat Alive definitely is the pick you're going to play here. And you can play it until your next turn, right? Read Raider.
Enter at exile this turn.
Read the Raider.
Oh, sorry.
Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You can play that card. Yes, just pass the turn. You can play it next turn. Artist triggers again. You're happy he's just pitching cards. That feels really good to you. Whether it's land or not, it's just getting rid of cards in your hand.
Just take it, right?
So he's going to draw a card and make his 1/1 a 3/3. Yeah, I would just take it. He didn't do that. Interesting. What do you got? Wonder. Okay. Had you blocked, he obviously would have pumped up.
But... yeah.
All right, so pretty easy Eaten Alive on the Gwenin. Paying full price. And then attack with... I'd attack with the Raider and the Plunder. He's going to trade with the Raider, which you're okay with. And then the Performing Artist. I would not play your land. You're playing against black. Hold on to the land in case he tries to make you discard. Sack the Sage. Now that your Elf's gone. Oh, he just takes 3. I don't understand why he's holding on to that Sage so tightly. I think you go ahead and Incinerating Blast the Librarian. He will draw a card in response, but then you get to attack, so. And then you get to loot away one of your lands as well. So in response, he draws a card. Oh, do you have something in your hand? Make your own deck. Okay. Well, that comes back tapped, so that's not that big of a deal. Discard your Swamp. Oh, and just hold on to the other land for Thrill of Possibility. And then go ahead and swing with both creatures. Then he sacks the treasure. Just end your turn. Sack the treasure to the artist. There's a draw. Alright, okay, pitch. Probably the Scorn Barons.
Wait, do what?
Tap a red and a black to thrill a possibility. Discarding the Scorn Barons to draw 2. Okay. Yeah, I think you just attack in with your 2/2 Death Toucher. No matter what he does, he kind of has to trade here. I mean, that's bad for him. You kill both of them. So
In this order?
you're okay with this. Yep. Go get a 1/1 out of it. And then you play your land and play both creatures. And then he has no cards in hand, so performing artist triggers, and he has to sack a creature or take 3 damage.
He took the damage. Alright, well, we're out of cards.
Alright, found a removal for your perverting artist. Yeah, just attack for... Oh, play that first. And then attack with bolt. Oh, very nice. Performing artist did a lot of work in that game.
For sure.
Round 2. Gotta hit play to play round 2, though. Did I lose you?
Nope, I'm still here. I'm just putting
Oh,
a
okay.
screenshot of the deck list up.
Oh, no worries. Just don't leave it up, whatever you do.
I know. I have to be really careful about that. Oh, I have to hit play though.
Bah! It's another mulligan. It's not a good opening hand. Very expensive. 5-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop with only 2 lands.
On the draw.
All right, much better. I would put the Shiva Dragon down.
All right.
Healer Talk. Boo.
Player tap land.
Yep. And sleep and see sleep stuff. Oh boy. Turping out in the air. Scary.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Hungry Ghoul. It's definitely better than Thrill this turn. Alright. No pumping all the flyers this turn, please. Holding up Refute kind of scary too, though, for us. Alright. See, I'd play the Mountain. Attack for 2. See if they do anything. Oh,
Okay.
well, that makes it easy for us. Now we can Thrill.
So they probably didn't have the refute then.
No, they didn't. most likely did not, unless they thought we were passing the turn. Then they got the things wrong. And then thrill right now while they're tapped, discarding a swamp. Hit cancel. Oh, we wanted to leave the black open in case you drew a 1-drop, but you didn't, so we're okay.
Whew.
Dazzling Angel, yeah, they're just curving out in the air. You have no creatures in the graveyard, and they have no creatures in the graveyard, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, I think you still have to run out the Soul Shackle zombie here with no value, which feels horrible, but gotta have them exile their land, sure.
Should we do one of ours?
No, you can only, it's only one graveyard,
Oh.
so no attacks.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're just playing straight flyers. So Incinerating Blast. Let's play a Swamp, Incinerating Blast, Sarah Angel. Discarding one of your lands to draw a card. Okay, there's a good answer to flyers. Attack with everything, since nothing can block. More flyers. All right.
Oh, gosh.
Really hoping they don't have refute up. I would attack first.
Oh.
I don't know what they're doing, but you're very happy that they're doing this, so.
Yes. Yeah, tell me you don't have a refute. That's great.
Yep. Attack for 6. And then play the Dragon Trainer and the tap land. Hopefully he has no removal or bounce for the 4/4 flyer. Or else I think you're just dead next turn. Okay. More loot, but that's not removal. And Witness Protection. That does it. Think you're just dead. Oh, you're not. Well, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. You are just dead. Is there any way? Because you can sack the Dragon Trainer, but you can't.
You can't replay
You
it.
can't play it again. No. Let's see. You can sack the Soul Shackle, but can't replay it. You exile one of the 2s. I guess first things first. Attack with the Soul Shackle and the Hungry Ghoul. You know, I'm sacking that.
You don't have.
Getting it back.
You don't
I
have
know
any
you're
way
just
out.
one turn. You're one turn behind them here, I think. Yep, no, that's it. Go ahead and give the concession. It was close, but not close enough. All evasive creatures and not enough removal from us, or not enough pressure or removal from us. I'm wondering if they had the Witness Protection or if they drew it off of the Scavenger. But we'll never know.
We will. No, we won't.
It would be nice if you could stop mulliganing. You are playing 17 land in the deck, and you can't seem to get more than 2 in your opening hand. This would be keepable if you knew you could draw a red land, but it's risky. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah. my gosh.
Well, we're keeping
I
this
feel
one.
like you. Yeah, I feel like this is a keep and pray. Put a swamp back on bottom. Or no, put a plains on there. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Tap land. At least you have a play now. Top deck a mountain off the top. That'd be very nice. Oh, well, that actually was a good draw. Now you can swing with that next turn and turn on the plunder. Yeah, I would attack. I'd be surprised if he doesn't block, but put the 1/1 flyer in the air, and then you can play your plunder and set your next drop. So Elenda. Just hope they don't have any Ina lives, and then Elenda can just take over this game. Yeah, get rid of that bacon to a pie. I would trade with your Death Decker. Keep your life above. And then, yeah, play your land and play Elenda. And dodge Eaten Alive. If you can dodge Eaten Alive, you're in a really good spot.
Cross your fingers.
I guess Incinerating Blast can kill it too. Yeah, you just take it. Very nice. And attack with both. Play your Cerberus. The question is do you want to Eaten Alive as Shriek Mass so that way you can stay above 21 life? Keep your guy have Menace.
Yeah.
So sack the token and exile the Shriek Mass. So sack a creature, target the Shriek Mass. There you go. Woohoo, you did it right.
I know.
Even if he can kill your Cerberus here, he can only get in for 2 damage this turn. Easy block.
With the Cerberus?
Yeah. He plays the guy that kills 2. Oh, the Banshee. All right. Now Macabre Waltz comes in handy here. So, let's see. What else is in your graveyard? Hungry Ghoul, Infestation Sage, and Plunder. So I think it's pretty easy to say that your Macabre Waltzing, discarding the Thrill of Possibility. Getting back Elenda, and that's the question. Hungry Ghoul, probably? Or not Hungry Ghoul, because you can play it this turn.
Plunderer?
No, because you can't play it this turn. I would get the Hungry Ghoul back, because you can play it this turn. Discard the Thrill of Possibility. You play the Hungry Ghoul. And then I would just pass. He also has Macabre Waltz.
Does he? Oh, yeah, he's looking at
What's
his
my
graveyard.
guess? But he's probably going to wait until, yeah. So I would trade with your Cerberus here. Sure. That was going to happen one way or the other. Yep. So play Elenda. Play the land. Swing for 2. He swings, you're just taking it. Wait, you know, he had Alesha in the graveyard. When did Alesha go to the graveyard? He milled it with Shriek Moss. I don't know if you could attack now.
Oh,
Because it has first strike. Yeah, I think you just play the performing artist and pass the turn. Which feels really bad.
We can swing with the 4/4, can't we?
But then Alicia swings back and gets back another creature from his graveyard.
But we could block with the ghoul, right?
If we did, we'd have to sack the performing. No, because it has first strike. So you'd have to double block and hope he doesn't have a removal spell. And if he has a removal spell, you just get blown out.
All right, pass turn.
Because Alicia has first strike and gets a counter when it attacks. The bad news here is he swings in with Banshee, and he has Macabre Waltz in hand. Okay, well that's good. That's good to see in playing that out. Oh, does he have Fake Your Own Death? I think you're in trouble regardless here. If he has Fake Your Own Death. If you don't block, it just keeps getting bigger. I feel like you have to put Elenda in front of it and put the Performing Artist in front of the Tragic Banshee. So pass the blockers. And then you just get blown out by... Yeah. Make your own move here. Not make your move,
Nope, there it goes.
Fake Your Own Death. So sack it to the ghoul. This is not bad for you at all.
The performing artist.
Yep. Fizzles. This guy dies. You gain 4, take only 1 overall. Oh, you take nothing. Sorry. I was thinking there. All right. Attack with Elenda. Yeah, attack with this Elenda. He has no cards in hand, right?
No.
Okay. Well, this is where Elenda needs to take over the game. Go ahead and play one of your lands, so you have enough for Sheep and Dragon. End the turn.
So one more hit, and it'll get a +5/+5.
It could, yes. Yep. So attackers. I think you block the Cavalry, make him have something. Got to move to, yeah, just take 5. If he has another Banshee, then I mean, that's really lucky. Yep. So that's fine because he's 2 for 1ing himself here. Yep. Nice. That's a good draw. Attack for 5. Take it to 4. Gain 5. Play the Raider. Good to see some value at a time like this. Probably just the other Raider, right? Get more value next turn.
Why not?
And then I would just play your land here. Since you don't have cards in hand, you can't make you discard. Block the 1/3. Oh, he's conceding. Nice work, Elenda. And that's the splash for you. crazy how much work one card can do. All right, let's get at least 2 more wins.
I mean, we could
I
go
want
7.
Josh.
We could go 7-0.
I want well, not 7-0 because we've already lost one.
Oh yeah, that's right. 6-1.
No, we can go 7-1.
Oh yeah, okay. 7-1. I know how to do
Josh
math.
math.
I know how to do math. Hey,
Evanosor.
we've played this person.
All right, yeah. You're on the play, so it's redrop first. It's not too bad. We have all our colors for Elenda. Yeah, it's a keep. Definitely hoping to draw a red source. One more red source here.
Nervous though. I hope they don't go full aggro. Okay.
Ah, nice red source. Play a red source past turn. Blue's a little scary too because they have a little more answers for Elenda, but
Blue-red.
easy plunder here. Swamp plunder. Into essence scatter maybe, no? Burst lightning. Pink twice.
Okay.
Blue-red spells. So we'll probably see Tolarian Terrors. So if they leave mana open, which they did, then you're probably just playing the Gore Clan Raider, or sorry, the Strong Hive Raider. So attack for 2, Strong Box, I'm sorry. Because you don't want to run Elenda into a counterspell. So play the untap land, play the Raider. Okay, good to know he doesn't have an Essence Scatter. He doesn't have any creatures, so I would probably do the Gormand. Sure. Both of your creatures trade for that, so just swing in.
Okay. Well, we have to play this guy, right?
I don't think so. While he's tapped out, I think playing Elenda is just right.
But then we lose the vampire, right?
We lose a little bit of value, and then play the land. But playing a 5/5 lifelink that can't be targeted by instant while he's tapped out is very strong. He can't bounce it with instants. He can bounce it with Big Fin Bouncer. He can witness protection it. He can run away together it.
Isn't the run away together an instant?
Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, so I guess there's not tons of ways to deal with it. So I think you just start by full paying for Eaten Alive on the Light Shell duo. Well, actually, don't. Hold on. This is hard. So if he has a refute, it triggers. Everything. The question is do you want to sack a creature so that way you can still play Soul Shackle Zombie this turn as well? And it puts fodder in your graveyard for Macabre Waltz next turn. I don't think so. I think you just pay full value. Pay full value and try to exile the Light Shell duo. All right, Elenda has. Yeah, I would just attack with everything. Elenda has Menace, so.
Yeah, that's amazing. Fire
Sure.
Annihilation.
Yep, exiles that guy.
They're gonna block the Plunderer. Okay.
Right there. Yep. Yep, all feels good. Hold the land. Pass turn. And if they can't deal with Elenda, that's lethal with the zombie and Elenda.
Unless they have,
7 damage.
yeah, unless they have two creatures. Or a way to deal with it.
Nope, that's definitely not going to do it.
Two.
Fire Annihilation can't target Elenda. Yep, so attack for 5. And then play Soul Shackles on me, and as long as they don't have a refute, that's game. Exile a creature from the graveyard. Yep. And in spot. Oh, they had a Krenko in there too. I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah. I saw the
In their
Krenko.
graveyard. We missed that mole earlier. Very nice game again. Ending the game with Elenda being a 10-10 because you're up at 32.
Yeah, that's amazing. And Elenda's really running away with these games. When she's
Yeah,
unanswered.
Elenda's. That's why it's a splash-worthy card, and it's very nice that we got 2 lands to be able to splash it, as well as 2 lands on our colors too. I think they're upset and they're gonna time out, so we might be here for a second.
It's okay. I'll sit back, tell stories.
Tell us down in the comments what is your favorite archetype in this Foundations draft. Let us know what you like to play the most. Mine personally is blue black. Blue black draw cards though, not you got to have removal of course, but blue black draw cards with lots of creatures. What has been your favorite so far, Josh?
Well, I can say it's not white. Despite all the good white cards, I don't enjoy it.
Okay.
I think I've been really liking black, and I like red. I mean, I've always liked
So you like the
red.
black red mix.
I like burn spells. I like aggro creatures. I like haste. I like to attack. So
you like to turn cards sideways and win the game?
yeah. Also, I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, but I'm pretty sure the quality of these videos that we've been making should be much, much higher than before.
Yeah, I was rewatching our video from earlier, and the quality is much better by far.
Great. Definitely took a bit of an investment to upgrade from my 5-year-old Microsoft Surface Book laptop to a real computer that can actually handle something like this.
All right. One more to rank up to Plat 3. Let's go get it.
So the maximum we can get is 6 wins, right?
No, you play until you get 7 wins or 3 losses.
That's right. We only have 1 loss. Yeah, okay.
Correct. So we got 2 more losses or 4 more wins. I feel like we're going to exceed my expectations of the deck, which is awesome.
Well, I guessed 4. No, I guessed 5.
You guessed 5.
You guessed 4.
Yeah. So let's do it. You got to hit that play button. Also, guys, Josh had his webcam on last video. If you like having the webcam on, let us know.
I didn't even know it was on.
He didn't know it was on. It was an accident, but we have that option to turn the webcam on, and if that is something you guys like, we would like to hear your feedback on that.
I actually have it on right now.
Oh, do you?
Yep, I did it on purpose this time.
Oh, okay, got it.
I kind of like it. I like to watch when other people are playing. I like to see them talk. I like to see their reactions to things. So I thought I'd put mine on. Although if you guys hate it, I'll just turn it off. I'm just happy.
I think this is a scary keep, but it's a keep.
Oof.
1 black land, which we have lots of in the deck, turns on Elenda, And we have Macabre Waltz for Elenda as well. And we have a 2-drop. So it's not like we're going into this with nothing.
Yep.
I like it's a good keep.
But well, I was going to say, I like actually having a computer that's nice enough that you can actually have the webcam on without the video capture
Taking up
going
bandwidth.
completely in the toilet. Okay.
Final elves. Dragon Trainer, a good draw when we already have our double red. Just need to get a black source here, and we are gung ho. So green wide, gonna go wide. Green white, gonna go wide. We have another Lenilor elf. Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, Hungry Ghoul. They're gonna play some Beastie on turn 3
for 5 mana.
Oh, they are really gonna go wide. Yeah, I don't think you block that.
This is
You
good.
need. Oh, it was a good draw. I think you have to attack now, which is really awkward. But you have to set up your next draw for Lenda, so. I think he trades his token.
Yeah, or not.
Or maybe he might not. Yeah, just try to go run you over, but. All right, play Gutless Plunder. Get that black source on top. There's no black source. I think you just decline here. Don't take any of them.
And hope for a land on top.
Yeah, you need a black source. You need to be able to play Elenda. That's going to be a big deal here. You also need a second black source for the Eaten Alive. I mean, right now, if he swings for 2, there you go. Nice black source. I would slam Elenda. Notably, white does have exile cards. So Elenda's maybe not at his best in this matchup, but if they can't answer it, it's a big deal. And now you get to go this into Dragon Trainer. Feeling a lot better. No attacks.
Yeah.
Definitely feeling a lot better now. Digging 3 cards into your graveyard with that plunder. That's a big deal. Oh yeah, he can't answer Elenda. Okay. So now the question is do you trade Elenda away?
And then get it back?
Yeah. Elenda doesn't have Death Touch, right?
No. Lifelink hexproof.
Well, he can't attack it with anything, so maybe not. I think maybe just play the Dragon Trainer this turn. Elenda's keeping them at bay for now.
And then this gives them a huge target now they have to deal with.
The big flyer, yeah. So yeah, I don't think any attacks here. They are going to be able to dig for a lot of creatures with a Squad Rallier. We may have to exile that next turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we have enough to pay the 4. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We've got 6, 7, 8 mana right now, so that's 2 activations, a 3rd activation possibly if he gets another land. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least they're doing it now, though. And not before Elenda goes to the graveyard?
Yep. Do we want to get the Dragon Trainer in the graveyard so we can replay that one?
We can. So let's trying to think here. So Cerberus isn't going to do too much for us. So what if we sack the Dragon Trainer with the Eaten Alive to exile the Squad Rallier?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so go ahead and sack the Dragon Trainer. And I think the Squad Rallier is the right target.
Target creature or planeswalker. Squad Rallier.
Yep.
Sack in the Dragon Trainer.
Yep. Click auto pay first. Just 1 black, so I don't know why it's even asking, but. I think you go ahead and attack with Elenda and the dragon here. Now, if they have a trick, it only gets rid of one of them.
And then we bring back both of them.
Okay, so he had a removal spell. and then he'll double block this. Yep. Yep, done. Oh, sorry, kill the flyer. Kill the flyer. Yep. And then I would pitch the land and bring back the Dragon Trainer and Elenda, yep.
Discard a card.
Discard the land, yep, and then play the Cerberus.
Well, we got all
All
their
right.
cards out of their hand.
Yep. And we got their card value engine that was on the board away. They can't, I mean, they can swing it with the Helpful Hunter, but you don't really care to take 2 damage this turn. Oh, that was a good card. It pumped up all their guys to 2/2s. So now they can swing in for 6 to 8 damage. The only one you care to block here is the Aribo. It didn't attack.
Wow. Okay.
I think you just play the Dragon Trainer here because it's the most effective mana. And then, because you're not going to be swinging in with the Elenda, but you are going to be swinging in with the 4/4. So, yeah, just pass the turn. Now you have a 4/4 they have to answer before they can do anything. So, Performing Artist will start doing some work to them as well here. Yep, attack for 4 in the air. Now you have a nice removal spell as well, which is nice.
Which one? The perform?
The Incinerating Blast, just for later.
Oh,
and then
that
play
one,
the
yeah.
Performing Artist.
The artist?
Yep. Yep, you want that raid trigger. You're not swinging with the Elenda anytime soon, so you want this raid trigger to start picking and either making them lose life or sacking them creatures. And that's 7 damage a turn. That's going to get there pretty fast.
Wow, they're just passing on us. Okay.
I still don't think we need to run the Incinerating Blast out. So maybe just attack for 4 in the air again and then play Elenda. The Artist will trigger again. Yeah, hold the land because you can pitch it for the Incinerating Blast. Down to 7. Yeah, that's possible concession there.
Yeah, they're in a really tricky spot now.
Yeah, it's over. I don't think they have anything. You'll untap. You'll use Incinerating Blast on the Dwarven, Gaiwin, whatever, and then attack with that, and then just attack with everything.
Oh, and this one has Menace now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, he's trying to think if there's any situation here where he can get out of this, but I don't think there is. Either that or he's done and he's just going to let it time out too. I don't like when people do that.
It's kind of salty.
It is salty, but he did not do that. Yep, the Incinerating Blast with 3/4.
Okay.
Yep. He didn't have to. He knew it was over. And there's the rank up to Plat 3.
What's after Platinum?
Diamond, and then Mythic. And I am currently Mythic 80 or something like that on my account for the month.
That's amazing.
And it means I won't play any more range until I have to, because I want to stay top 250. And I could fall out of top 250 by not playing, but I could also not. That's not a good hand. If only that mountain was a swamp.
Mulligan then?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's keepable. Pitching a mountain. You got Thrill of Possibility turn 2 and a Brazen Scourge turn 3. Oop. And there's your swamp. Nice. Preferably you just draw a 2-drop here. You don't have to. Oh, that's a Turn 2 Landlord is awkward. But yeah, I'd play a swamp, and as awkward as it is, I would probably discard a land to thrill.
Well, let's see what we get.
It will be awkward if you don't draw any lands off of it, but it's still the right play. Which you didn't. That's awkward. You got 2 more draws, so you have to hit a land now. Playing elves over here, going wide. Katana, okay. Alright, got your lands. So, raise and scourge and swing, because you're not going to be blocking with the katana. He can swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this turn if he wants. He attacks for 5 and plays a 3-drop.
Is he mono green?
What it looks like. Attacks for 5. Nope,
6?
attacks for 6. So you get to go ahead and swing for 3. You'll be in on the race here, so attack for 3 and then play the Raider.
Alright, let's see what we get.
I think the Incinerating Blast is probably right.
Yeah, we don't need the land. We have our 5th land over here.
We got a clear shot or something. Fight down. Well, so we can attack for 6 again if you want. Yikes. Oh, that's a lot more than 6. 9.
A 9, yeah.
Let's see. I think you have to incinerating blast the Lord, and then you can't attack. I think I would pitch the Goblin and try to draw land here. Because you need 1 more land next turn for no attacks.
Yeah, we
Removal
can't swing
spells,
anymore.
GG. Another Lord is GG. That was a really good elf draw. I would take it if he's got the giant growth. He's got the giant growth, but if you block, you can't win anyway. So I would just take it.
Okay.
No land, no land. Oh boy, I think you're dead no matter what you do now. So you can play the Dragon Trainer, and then yeah, because you don't have enough blockers no matter what. You can sack the Dragon Trainer to exile the Giant, and he'll hit you for exactly 2.
We could block with the Dragon Trainer. Oh, no, wait. It's this tree.
So make him do it. Play the Eaten Alive, exile his Elsworn Giant, sacking the Dragon Trainer. He had a really good curve. Don't target your guy, please.
This one?
Yep. You love to target your guy with that spell.
I don't know why.
Yep. And then pass turn. As long as he clicks attack with all, you are dead.
Yeah, but maybe he doesn't.
That's why we haven't conceded. Gonna force him.
Well,
All right. Well, that's an easy concession now. No blocks. Yeah, he had a really good curve. Our deck was a little slower that time, and he had a really good elf curve. You don't see that very often. So, and that deck is going to be very. It's not going to be very consistent. But when it works, it's going to work very well, like it did. Well, let's get that 5th win for Josh to be right.
Didn't we already hit 5?
No, we're 4-2 right now.
Yeah, I'd rather my prediction be right, not yours.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather your prediction be right too. To keep a running tally of who gets more predictions right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start that today.
Yeah, that's one of your better hands you've seen. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Yep, it looks good.
Are we on the play? I didn't see.
We are not, unfortunately. If we were, this hand would be a lot better.
Okay.
Got our lands. Let's see if they have Essence Scatter. Prime Board Cutthroat. I think you're okay with that one. No block. So
Okay.
nothing. So the question is, do you want to trade away your goblin to try to get plunder out with refute mana up, or
I would
I
say
think trading away your
go ahead.
trading away your goblin's fine either way. If you play Brazen Scourge, you're playing before combat, one you're playing after combat. So
Let's go for it.
okay. Only awkward thing about this play is that they get to trade with the Brazen Scourge most likely instead of the Goblin. If they have like a think twice, they'll block the Scourge and think twice, but that's okay because the Goblin can get Menace with your Soul Shackle. So I definitely would attack with both.
See which one he tries to take.
Could play Fey Bloom and trade all across, but do you have double Fleeting Distraction?
I hope not.
Oh, it doesn't even matter. Think twice would work here too. Oh, yeah, you're in trouble. You're just gonna straight up eat your guy. That was a dang good hand for him. Holy crap. Yeah, if he's got counter spells now, it's just bad. Attack for 2 first and see what he does. And I think I think Plunder is the right play here. Probably into a refute. Yep. I think you have to sack your goblin to exile the bigger cutthroat. Or else you're going to fall too far behind. His draw was nuts. So sack a creature. You're very, very far behind this game.
Oh, I know. Hopefully the Shivan Dragon can bring it back. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Play the zombie. Exile a creature. I don't think he has any in his graveyard. But, oh, he does. Exile the Deathwing Scavenger and the Refute. Wow. Oh, now he gets to attack for 7 this turn.
Jeez.
Yeah, his deck played flawless this game. Yeah, Incinerating Blast the Alesha. See a refute, concede. Pitch the Shivan Dragon. He must have something to end the game here. So, entered.
Should I play the land?
No.
Okay.
Just another cutthroat. No, play Broomstick. All right, that's lethal. 7 damage. And he didn't miss a beat that game. His deck played absolutely flawless. His deck was like the epitome of what I like playing. All right, well, it was a winning record again.
Let's see the packs we got. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Not a big deal.
Okay.
All right. Well, again, a deck that did subpar deck that did one still more than it lost. So
And you
no
won the
complaints.
bet for how many rounds it would win. So that's 1 to Kai, 0 to Josh. We'll have to see what happens next week or next time.
All righty.
All right.
Thanks everyone for tuning in, and like and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to crack that Evolving Wilds.
See you guys.